Hello, hello. Got one person up late tonight. There we go. There's my gorgeous wife.
Hi.
Hello.
Who's on here?
Who we got? Feel free to jump in and comment and ask any questions you like. We've had quite the...
You want to get in the camera so they can see you?
Yeah, we've had quite the... Excuse me, I was going to go get a water. We've had quite the interesting couple of days here. So there's one right here on the piano, babe. That's already cold. Hello, Chris, Cynthia, Jolene. Hey, guys. Thanks, babe. Oh, man. We have had a rough start to Merry Christmas, so... Thanks, Mars.
We're just doing our Christmas Eve right now. We're getting our stockings ready.
Yeah, we're going to do some stocking stuffing. I don't know how many have been following Andrea's information. Let's see. Ray King, Merry Christmas, Dan and family from Denver, Colorado. Dang, Denver's had a rough time this week, haven't they? I'm so sorry. Good to see it doing okay. Thanks, Rexy. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days. I've been freaking Andrea out. So...
Yeah, we're tired.
Yeah.
But alas, we have to play Santa Claus, so we decided to hop on live real quick and tell you all thanks for your prayers.
Thanks for your prayers and thanks for everything. You guys have been amazing. So, Jaws, how are the kids holding up? You look better, thankfully. Did Andrea post a picture of me or what? Hi, Quarantina.
I did.
Oh, man.
Hi, Quarantina.
That was probably pretty ugly. What did you post? Well, yeah, hopefully...
Maybe you should look at our social media and see.
Maybe I should have. Oh, man. It's been...
I'm gonna get my phone out so I can see the comments.
It's been rough. I can switch it over to the thingy.
No.
Okay.
I can't see it anyways. I'm too far away over here, but where's my phone?
I could call you. You know, please. Alright. Well, anyways, you guys, it has been a very, very stressful few days. Glad to see you home. Thanks, Rosalie and Sue. Oh, good. Yeah, Fosley cute. Thank God for your good health. Thank you, Quarantina. How do you pull off a 6-kid Christmas to share? Oh yeah, whoops. Let's kill the music. 1 second. Oh, it's on the surround sound. But no, I don't have the remote on me. Oh, gee. All right. We are live and quiet now, so don't want to get in trouble with the Christmas haters. Where are your beautiful daughters? They are all in bed, thankfully. Nothing short of a miracle of God. I can attest to you, Michelle. I will be emotional if I try talking too much tonight, so we'll just try not to get there, and we'll just like joke around and do stuff so that it's not that way.
You should get there. Why would you avoid getting there?
'Cause it's rough.
That's what the people want to hear.
But it's really been, I have to tell you, hold on. Lost my wife December 21st and my daughter 6 months later. I miss and I see you with your kids and happiness and miss my loved ones so much. So it's hard. Um, it's hard to do Christmas. Ray King, I'm so sorry. That my heart goes out to you for sure. Um, yeah, it's okay. You had a rough time. Getting emotional is okay. Bonnie. You guys are all gonna gang up on Andrea's side. Do you remember anything while under sedation? Um, well, especially when a miracle occurs, you're certainly one.
In this shot,
Gosh.
I can see you.
Oop. I'm trying to be sharing the light here. There we go.
I'm looking at you.
All right. I know you are.
Stuffed doggies.
All right. Well, you stuff these things, and then I will try and. Oh, I'm coming back in. I was just moving. I'm trying not to run everything over. Thanks. So.
Oh my goodness.
I will try and just do the talking, and then let Andrea do all the stuffing. So, Bonnie, it's okay. You had a rough time. Roxy, okay. Do you remember anything while you were under sedation? It always interests me, especially when a miracle occurs, and you are certainly one. Thank you. That's super sweet. Actually, I don't remember a whole lot when I was under sedation. I remember I was.
What's the last thing you remember?
Oh my gosh. The last thing I remember was, well, it was like a leading up to it. It was sitting in the car and had my, I don't know, this weird, crazy, insane pain start to kick up. My legs were kicking and flailing around and like bloodying up my shin a little bit on the bottom of the knee bolster, like under the steering wheel. And I was like, man, like what is going on? I just figured it was sometimes with my nerves, different clothes or different weather, the wind, sometimes different things can really aggravate my pain. And so I figured it was just my pants were too tight or something, and we were sitting out in the park, sitting out in the driveway talking for a minute, and then it got so intense, my legs were just both just kicking and going crazy, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So I ended up pulling my pants off outside.
Outside when it was like 35 degrees outside.
Yeah, I was like, I was
And
not.
you're in the car still, but like once your pants were off, you had to make it into the house. It was freezing cold outside.
Yeah, I was getting really desperate. I was getting desperate to get away from the pain. It was really, really, really building up fast. Like I'd say within a half hour, it went from 0 to 60. And I finally had Andrea run in and get me a shot of sorry, I was intubated and everything else, so my throat is a little sore, which was a whole nother trip. But anyways, made it into the house, and I remember laying on the bed, and I just started losing it. I was kicking around, like, but it was like a confused. Normally when I hurt that bad, I do like curse a lot and get really frustrated, and it's like just pours out of my mouth, and I don't mean to do it, but it just happens. But this time it was just like this confused.
They sent a super sticker.
Oh gosh.
Pay a lot of noina. Thanks for the super
Thank
sticker.
you, appreciate it. That's super kind. Thank you. But yeah, it was it escalated really quick, and then it was a different it was a different kind of um, pain. Like I was saying, it was I mean, I was moaning and groaning, but I wasn't like screaming and cursing. Usually when it hurts, anyways, I was trying to get through it, but it was like I was just really confused, and it got more and more apparent that I was confused because I don't even think I told Andrea this, but and I need to get better. Like I was looking at my phone, I kept trying to look at my phone, and I kept trying to figure out, I don't know what I was trying to do, like text or something on it, but like I couldn't figure out how to like do anything on my phone for a minute. Like I just looking at it, and then I'd get mad and I'd put it down, and I'd pick it back up, and I'd put it down, and finally it got to the point. I think I told Andrea that thought I was going through baclofen withdrawal. So I have a pump in my abdomen area that delivers a medication called baclofen, and if there's a problem with that, it can be deadly. Like it can, um, if it just shuts off and you don't do anything to alter it or help, um, it can I guess cause death or whatever. But it was pretty scary. And then I told Andrea, I told her that we needed to call an ambulance. We were worried about waking the kids up and everything a little bit, but it was clear that there was a major problem going on, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. I kept on like, I don't know what Andrea showed, but I was like sitting up and like flailing back on the bed and like throwing my arms around.
I
And
haven't posted any of that. I just did like a still shot.
I mean, I didn't do any of
Monkey
that.
nose.
Yeah. It was it was pretty raw, and it was really frustrating to be that out of control. And then um, it was I don't remember the ambulance ride. I don't remember the hospital. I don't remember the first hospital. And then
You didn't go in an ambulance to the first hospital, right? I drove you.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so-
didn't call an ambulance. I drove you.
all right.
And then they transported you by ambulance to the next one. So basically, the last thing you remember is when you were still in our bedroom.
Yeah, that's really tripping me out.
Because that it was like on the way to the first emergency room that you were like started like flailing your head back, and I kept trying to ask you questions, and you were answering like really off the wall answers, and I kept like smacking your chest, trying to like, you were looking like you were having a seizure, and I was trying to just make sure you stayed conscious till we got to the hospital.
He drove me to Davis Hospital. We're gonna never talk about that. Just kidding.
That's where you always go.
This one. Oh, the little Davis, like the good
Yeah.
one. Okay.
This is like the
Yeah.
very first I've heard you say anything negative about
No,
it.
that's because like the big one that's over in Syracuse.
I don't even
But
know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Why would I
Anyways,
take you there?
I don't know. That freaked me out for a minute. I'm confused. So yeah. Anyways, perfect little hospital. I love that hospital. It's perfect. So, see, do you remember anything? Da, da, da. Sorry. Sue, what did you pull back on your message? Feel free to ask anything. Imperfectly perfect. Glory to God for your health. Glad to see you stronger. Thank you. Dawn, morning.
Clara, that's awesome. We're so proud of you. That's exciting.
Where are you at?
She said originally
Am I not getting all my messages? Oh, whoa, there's a whole bunch on there.
She said,
Sorry,
being open
guys.
about your struggles has helped me to feel good about my surgery and to now get on with my life that's been stuck for 9 years. Thank you. And then she said, today I actually went out to visit my mom and some family after being stuck at home 9 years. I've only ever been out for doctor's appointments, but it felt so good.
Oh my gosh. That is
This is
so
Clara
awesome.
that always is on her live
Yeah,
in the
that
Bahamas.
is, oh my gosh, yes. Holy
She
cow, I
said,
was
I'm
way
finally
behind.
looking forward to going out and not being conscious of a 9-pound tumor hanging from my right thigh. 9 years,
Yeah.
it's hampered my balance and was painful.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love that. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That's, I'm sure, a lot to build a lot of people up. So thank you. Um, yeah, it was interesting to say the least after we got to the hospital, I guess. I don't remember any of that. Aesop Inspiration, welcome home. Thanks. Rexy's live. Meanwhile, I'm making Christmas breakfast. We have 2 Christmas days. So we ended up getting in the ambulance and went down to the University of Utah because I have this pump thing in my abdomen. I have a team at the at the University of Utah Hospital out here in Salt Lake that manages this round hockey puck looking thing in my stomach right here. You can hear it. It's like just the metal, like hockey puck size thing. Let's see, Mary Livich, I have been watching your videos for quite some time, although not commenting. You truly do inspire. Thank you, Mary.
Turn it a little bit.
Do what?
Turn the camera out just a little bit.
Yeah. Let's get you right there. How's that? Gosh, this sucks to talk.
It's been a very emotional few days. We genuinely and sincerely, I thought at several points that we were going to lose Dan. It was very difficult.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere.
Normally something like that, if it was what we thought it was, it probably would have been a lot worse off, but it was still pretty hellacious in what it was. But yes, it was nerve-wracking. You're trying to balance walking, everything, eyes on you. Last time I fell in public, I swear I'll stay home the rest of my life. Since watching Dan, I want to go out. Hell yeah, Clara, be tough. Trust me, nobody is looking at you thinking anything negative, I promise. And the ones that do are shallow a-holes anyways, and they don't matter. But everybody else is going to support you, I promise you. What kind of painkillers are you on? Let's see. I have my own crazy concoction. Thanks, Michelle. Let's see. I knew it was a miracle. I knew that a miracle was going to happen. I've been praying a lot for both of you. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got up there to the U, and Andrea had to make some really rough choices that she knows that I'm usually against. Breathing tubes freak me out because I'm afraid that you don't come off of them. So I was intubated, and they had to do a spinal tap, which is another big no-no for me. but the doctors reassured her that that was something that needed to happen to figure out what we were working with. And it was just, um, it was crazy. Excuse me, my throat's sore. Um, I do my state shows on Whatnot from my walker. Thanks for the inspiration. Don, yeah, you're so awesome. Yeah, so anyways.
Getting sidetracked with comments and then forgetting what I put in the stockings.
See,
They're going to be all uneven and the kids are going to be fighting.
That's funny. Is there anything good to snack on over there? I have to, I don't know, something gummy?
I seriously can't remember what I put in there.
Alright, I'll take that.
Yeah, so I did not. There were several points where I was just like sobbing as the doctors were asking me to make these decisions, and I like knew these were things that Dan and I had talked about that we were both really against, but at the same time they were telling me that, I mean, he was in really bad condition and they were trying to figure out what was going on, so they needed to do all these tests to rule out different things so that they could figure out what was happening. But
thanks,
I had
Mimi,
some
Bonnie.
pretty good spiritual experiences, praying my heart out and trying to figure out what the best thing to do is, because the doctors honestly had no idea what was happening, and so God did.
Yeah, God definitely led that from your uncle coming in and
Yeah,
being a
we
part
had
of that.
my uncle and aunt came to the hospital. My uncle prayed for Dan and for me.
And then
we
we had
also had
another really good pastor
friend of ours come in and pray for
You
Nasi
guys-
and his wife. And
Power of prayer is for real, like, no doubt.
It's unbelievable that Dan's sitting here right now talking with you guys like as if nothing happened almost, because seriously, like a day and a half ago he was in pretty bad shape, intubated, sedated, with a raging infection that they couldn't figure out what else was happening or what was going on with him. So definitely did not think he'd be home on Christmas.
I told that to Andrea when I was laying in our bed before I took off to the first hospital. I mean, how many days ago was that? Thursday.
It was on Thursday night. Well, really, by the time we left for the hospital, it was like Friday morning, because it was like 12:31 in the morning.
I was like, I am not gonna miss Christmas. I don't want to miss Christmas. I don't want to miss Christmas. I could just tell it was not going to go well if we left the house, but I also knew that I wasn't gonna make it.
Definitely wouldn't have gone well if we didn't leave the house.
So thanks, you guys, for you guys have some very kind things to say. Thank you. But when we finally got out there, man, I was they were testing all my mental status. I know I failed a bunch of different things. God is good, because I was able to pull it off, and finally got transferred up to a regular floor, and then it was just really rough. Thank you. I hope they figured out what was wrong. Yeah, they did. Then the story has gone all around the world, reached so many folks. Don't feel alone in their struggles. Praise God. Thanks, Clara.
It was a raging UTI that was untreated and spreading.
Yeah, can you believe that? Don't ever don't ever take excuse me, anything for granted. That's for sure. Like,
I cannot
losing
focus.
track.
I don't know what I put in.
Yeah, this was all. I can't even. Like, I feel silly even saying it. That it was from a UTI. When you have a spinal cord injury, stuff like that can cause a problem called autonomic dysreflexia. It's basically just like an attack on all of your
Automatic responses.
yeah, just
like blood
it's just
pressure, body
everything's
temperature,
spiking and going crazy, and yeah, it can be
heart rate, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, it can be pretty harmful.
So Dan was doing that, and his heart rate was jumping all over the place, and his blood pressure was super high, and he was disoriented, and he was hallucinating and flailing all over the place, and couldn't get
Did they
comfortable.
strap me
and was in
down?
so much pain. Yeah, well, they strapped you down. They were holding you down, like 4 different people were holding you down to try and get an IV in at the U, but
Oh god.
they strapped you down once they had you intubated, just so that in case you woke up a little, you didn't yank the tube out.
Well, that was pretty
Standard
crazy.
practice.
In this world we live in, the people that live it have the strength, courage, and determination as you have, then this world would be great. I just pray that I'll find a man as awesome as you are. Wanda, you're gonna find somebody. For sure. Just don't be settling for nothing. You deserve everything. Everything and then some. Quarantina, many so kind. Thank you. Quarantina, you're the bomb. Quarantine is one of our moderators on here. She's also going to push every one of you guys to sign up for a membership and never ever leave our crew. So we'd love to have you guys support and continue to be here. What you got? Oh, cool. Love from Poland. I'm from Taiwan. I often see your videos online. I like you very much. I wish you happiness. Thank you.
I'm seriously gonna have to dump all these out. I swear I had just enough gum for each of the big kids, but then like I have 3 packs left, and I swear I put.
Well, there were 8 packs.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put one in ours.
All right, so I can remember that.
Stocking is gum.
That's okay.
Somebody accidentally left our stocking treats and the groceries on the counter, and the kids got into them.
You left it
Like
on
the
the counter up
chips.
here.
Yeah, like they put the groceries away, and then they just ate stuff.
That's funny. So, had you tried many a times, brother, and they suck ass. Have incontinence and other inconsistency problems or incontinence problems, and had to wear them, and had to wear thick overnight adult diapers and get UTIs from time to time. That's not. You don't need to. That's, I guess, and this is up to anybody and their interpretation, but I prefer not to call it an adult diaper. I just pull it like a brief, like it is what it is.
You do call it a diaper when you get really irritated.
I do when I get mad.
Go
But
put on my diaper.
I have had to be there too, so yeah, I hear you, bud. But let's polish it up. call it call it something a little more um I don't know, unless it doesn't bother you. But um yeah, it's been a crazy few days though. And then oh my gosh, like the blessing it is to be home and to have come home to so much love and support from all you guys. Um, yeah, Ford Abuser. I like that hat. It's cool, huh? One of our followers designed it. It says, if you look at it, it's got the wheelchair dad on there. It says, you know, it's got DAD, and then on the back it's got our famous saying, our punch today in the face. We do have all of our, I don't know how much we have left.
Sugar babies.
That's what I'm eating right now. I don't know what we have left right now until we stock up again and see how the beginning of the year goes. But we're dwindling down on things. But if you're still interested in finding something, if you really like it, you can get on there and check it out. If you go to thewheelchairdad.com, thewheelchairdad.com, and then you can go in there, and there's a link, and you can see what's left on the end of the year shopping spree stuff. So Lisa Wrigley, hello, fellow wheelchair user, C5, C7 spinal cord injury from progressive cervical um, myopathy. Pain is my life. I get whoop,
It's myopathy.
myopathy. Yeah, thanks. I get gaslit a lot. So to see you being so strong gives me hope. Well, good. If I can do anything, let me know. That's what we're all here for on our channel. We just want to bring support and bring people together. Yeah, and it's been working really dang good. Lisa, so awesome to see you doing better back home. Instead of diaper, just say skivvies. Gosh, excuse me. There you go, skivvies. Nice to see you, Dan. God bless. God bless you with love, Lulu. Oh, thank you. Oh, we got. Oh, whoops! I'm falling way behind here. What's this? Dang, Fernando. Thank you. Thank you for the is that the super chat, super sticker? I always say the wrong thing, but thank you. Andrea's laughing at me. There you go. Yeah, Fernando, that's really appreciated for real. You have no idea. You guys, if you're on here right now and you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. You can always change your mind later.
Stop saying that.
But Andrea gets mad when I say that. Change your mind later, but don't ever change your mind. Just get on and sign up. And just be a part of our fam. We've got a good crew here and love it. We've got a lot of support, a lot of people pull together, pull each other up, and it's super amazing. Wife started using a wheelchair. Wife started using a wheelchair a few months ago. Some days she can walk, and some needs a walker. Wish for the best for everyone having health issues. Yeah, for sure. Stars and Dan, can I tell you something? Yes, tell me. Dan, can I tell you something? Yes, do it. Tell me. Um, I'm still waiting for you to tell me. Quarantina, if you would like to send a super chat so Dan doesn't miss your question, which I do really bad. I get talking and then I lose track. So just throw a super chat out there. It doesn't matter what amount, you just so it flags on there for me. Um, Merry Christmas to you, Norma. Gosh, my nose is sore from having that tube in there. It's a blessing that you got better before Christmas. Quarantina, hit the like, ring that bell, subscribe, share, and join as a member. Quarantine, you're awesome. I worked on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day in the afternoon, close. Now eating for the first time early this morning. It's pepperoni pizza. I wish I could have a home cooked Christmas dinner. Pizza actually sounds really good right now. But what's that?
I think we have some in the fridge left over.
Dang, we might have
from
to.
someone bringing, and from your brother bringing it. I'm gonna turn this around and show our Christmas. Hold on.
Yeah, this is from all of you guys.
Almost every single one of these gifts. Hold on. How do you turn it? How do you flip it so I can like? Oh, your battery's gonna die.
Let me grab a cord. You got just a second.
There we go. All right. Almost every single one of these gifts is from our subscribers. It is pretty insane. Thank you so much, Michelle. That really means a lot. It was not an easy time for any of us. Definitely have trauma at that hospital from things I've been through in the past. So look at all these stockings. What is this? Something on the... We do need sleep. I just finished the stockings and Dan went to get a charger, but we're gonna have to sign off anyways so we can go to sleep. Anyway, it's pretty incredible. We have had so many Christmas miracles in the last couple weeks. If I look really tired, it's because I am. Spending the night at the hospital and trying to maintain the house with 5 of our 6 kids home and worrying about down at the hospital for several days. It's been an exhausting week. I don't even know what day it is. Oh, it's Monday. So yeah. Crazy. It is a blessing that we're home. I seriously cannot comprehend that Dan is here and functioning, and like if you didn't know better, you wouldn't think anything happened. And literally like a day ago, he was on a ventilator with a breathing tube and suction up his nose and sedated. But pretty crazy. Please tell your husband that he's very strong and can endure pain. Yeah, he is very strong. He is very strong. There were a couple times where I was genuinely scared we were going to lose him over the last few days. Babe, I'm done with the stocking, so
Okay.
you should probably go to bed since it's 1 o'clock.
Well, alrighty.
But
Um,
here, come back in here. Let's get this in there. Just pretty Christmas in the background. We're seriously so blessed, you guys. Amidst all the storms, we are incredibly blessed. We've been breaking down in tears like nonstop the last couple, well, since like yesterday when Dan became more coherent, and mostly last night. We were pretty drowsy and groggy most of the day.
Yeah.
And then, but we just are blessed to be here, to still be here together, to be here with our beautiful kids, and to have all of you guys, all of your prayers and all of your support and love and all these gifts for our kiddos when we're struggling. Seriously.
Thanks, Dr. Death. Yeah, that was Andrea's. That Christmas tree was her lifelong dream. When we bought that at clearance one year after Christmas, and
Yeah.
she's always wanted that.
I saw it on sale. Finally, I had my eye on it for several years at Target, and then I saw it on sale one year, and I'm like, it was still way too expensive, but I'm getting it.
It was still like a freaking half off or more. It's crazy. Seemed like.
Yes, Misty. They determined that all of the craziness was from a UTI that was just really bad, and we're thinking that it caused like a autonomic dysreflexia. Dysflexia.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so tired. Whatever it is, when it's common when you're paralyzed and
on that stool.
grab it. Just where your automatic responses like blood pressure, heart rate, temperature, all those things kind of go out of whack and malfunction. And Dan was like, looked like he was having seizures, and his eyes were rolling in the back of his head, and he was disoriented and super anxious, and what do you call it when you're seeing things?
Well, hallucinating. Yeah.
It was pretty scary. And it was really scary when they weren't sure what was going on, because they were checking him for spinal meningitis and worried that he was having baclofen pump withdrawal. Like, they just couldn't really pinpoint it for a while. They knew from after a few hours in that he had a UTI, but I remember the emergency room doctor telling me that she didn't think that's all it was. She thought there was a lot more to it. But in the end, they ruled out everything else.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, coughing. Trying to clear my lungs out still.
But yeah, thank you guys for all your. No, like I look small.
Yeah, you look all teeny tiny now. Andrea took a picture earlier. She like held it up here like this, way above her head, so I was like this big.
When I was standing and Dan was sitting in his chair, so I looked like a giant and he looked like a little tiny person.
Yeah, it was funny.
I'm believing God for the miracle you will walk again. Check out Brandon Lake's new song.
Brandon Lake's new song?
Tear Off the Ceiling. I'll have to look that up.
Okay.
Thanks, Quarantina.
Yeah, it's been
we do need to hibernate.
We need to what?
We should spend the rest of the winter hibernating.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was. It's been pretty crazy.
Well, thanks, Misty. Welcome. Welcome to the family.
Yes, move on in. We love it. Be sure to check everything out. Come and know
We need to go to bed.
what we're all about, huh?
We love you guys. Thanks for being here. We are doing our Christmas Eve tonight since Dan was in the hospital last night. Last night we had the babies were sleeping at home. Our oldest son is on a trip with his dad. The 3 other older kids were here at the house. I DoorDashed them some snacks so that they didn't feel too bad that we weren't having Christmas Eve yesterday. So they all watched a movie together, and then Dan and I were in the hospital, rejoicing that he was alive and watching a couple Christmas things on TV. Oh, we watched The Chosen, a little bit of The Chosen.
That was a good
Just
one.
was on when we were flipping through, and we were just
If you guys haven't seen that, you should check it out.
really emotional.
I love
thankful.
that show. Whatever faith you're from, it's just, it's just touching. Even if you're not from a faith,
That's
it's pretty
cool.
inspirational.
I'm gonna go back and screenshot. What's the name of that song she said to check out?
Okay.
Just
so
the
you don't
song.
forget it.
The song that she was saying to check out, so I forget what it's called. What Michelle was saying.
But it is getting late. And it
We gotta
has
go
been,
to bed because our kids are gonna wake up early wanting to open presents.
yeah.
So let's go get
So
some
many of you,
sleep.
like, we're beyond thankful for the outpouring of love and support for our family and for our kiddos.
Yeah.
And like, there could not have been a more perfect storm for everything to come through and distract them. Just with Dad being gone, and yeah, I don't know. As bad as Andrea makes it seem like it would have been.
For what? Distract who?
All the kiddos.
From what?
From me being gone to the hospital. Just everything that's come on, and just getting set up for Christmas. And
our kids really stepped up and were big helpers, and all of our family and friends and everybody just stepped up for us. So all of you guys.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. So thanks, guys. Yeah. We are going to say bye for now because we need sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna go to
We
bed.
hope you all had a Merry Christmas and good luck with all the things you're going through, and good job, Clara.
Share,
keep on going. Keep
Ring
on
that bell.
punching a day in the face.
Yeah, for real. Hey, thank
Upgrade
you.
a membership.
Nice.
Thanks for being a member,
Thanks,
Lori.
Lori. Really, you will really find all sorts of value in just being with us. Ask Quarantina; she'll tell you. But we do love you guys.
We gotta get on posting more stuff for members, though.
I know that.
But my favorite part about memberships is that we get to know who our members are because their names stand out when we're doing chats. And then we can kind of feel like we're becoming friends, like with Quarantina. We've never met you in person, but we love you.
And I had, gosh, excuse me, my throat's still jacked up. But I had all sorts of cool videos that I had.
Thanks for the super chat, Gina.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
I had all sorts of cool videos that I had dreams of posting on our members only stuff. And I was telling and bragging Andrea that I was going to get them all posted on there. And I even downloaded the video editing app and all that good stuff. And then my phone took a dump on me and wiped out everything from
June
2011 all the way up until like what?
2011, 21.
Yeah, 21. So yeah, it was a
Yeah,
sucky,
Dawn has been a member
sucky
for
thing.
9 months. She's another one that we love and glad to be a member. Talk about you on whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, Don. Keep having that success. I love hearing all your stories. Love watching your auction stuff too. So check it out, you guys. Check out Don's stuff too. Tell him how to get
Alright.
there. So
Stay tuned for maybe a couple clips from our Christmas morning tomorrow.
yes, we're gonna go to bed. So
Alright. Love you
love
guys.
you guys. Thank
Have a
you
good
so
night.
much. God bless. Bye bye.